up, guys? Let me know if you can hear me. Make sure everything is good. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. Let's see who else we got now. See if we can get anybody else. Restream Studio. Trying to figure out how I can invite people into here. Man, guys, I'm still recovering from the 12-hour sesh. I'm still wiped out, to be quite honest. Yeah. We're gonna be checking out this crumble here momentarily. I don't see Enter Studio. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, this is a bummer. Hair of the dog, yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Restream's got me messed up, guys. Like, I do not know how to invite other people in. I don't know how to change the studio mode. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Yeah, editing's, you're gonna have to hop on Discord one of these days. I'll help you with the editing. It can get kind of touchy sometimes. Very, very strange. Very strange. Oh, okay, on the stream card. Guys, I am confused as hell. I was hoping to bring in a guest, but it's not looking like I'm going to be able to tonight because I have been busy dealing with other people talking about stuff, and I should have been working on this. Well, guys, this is a heck of a bummer. We got 8 people watching, and I got no way to invite my guest. Should be easy. Go to Restream Studio and click Sources on your right. Click Copy Invite Link, and there is nothing there. There is none of that there. Which is a shame. Hello? What in the world? Yeah. No, I'm still on, but I can't see my stream on Restream. Like, I can't see myself. Can you guys still see me? This new software, I'm having some difficulties with it. No, it's, how to invite guests. Go to Restream Studio and click Sources, but none of the stuff that it's telling me is there. Like, everything's missing. Quite the pain. Quite the pain. Very interesting. That is so weird. I'm streaming, but I can't actually see anything happening on the stream itself. There I am. Okay, cool. That had me scared. I thought my stuff was freezing on me. Alright guys, well, we're going to be worrying about guests later on. Nobody's answering me anyway, so let's worry about the guests later, and let's just get on with it. How about it? If you guys can hear the music in the background, let me know. What's up, EdTrack Tech King? Thanks for coming in. This music is playing in the background. If you guys can hear it, which I believe you can, because I started the stream earlier and I recorded it so I could hear it. This is all free use from no copyright music, from royalty-free music, YouTube audio library. I figured I'd go ahead and state that verbally, just to hopefully prevent us from getting hit with any restrictions or claims or anything. So, if you guys joined the 12-hour live stream, I did try this Tropical Mango Crumble from Miracle of the Desert, and I'm going to be trying it again. We're going to be doing a little bit more of a full review of it, and yeah, and then we're probably just going to sesh for a little bit with this other stuff. I hope you guys will be sticking with me for a while. I will be probably doing videos every other day, and in between I'll be trying to do live streams, because they take a little less editing and stuff like that, so I'll be trying to fit in live streams in between videos. Let me see if I can turn it down. Give me just a second, let me turn up my... turn up my volume on my mic. There we go. Sorry about the beeping. Maybe you can hear me better now. I'm gonna keep turning it down until you guys tell me it's good. It's running through my headset. Alright, so. Oh, that's cool. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna figure out how this restream thing works better at some point, and then we'll actually be able to get, you know, some guests in here at some point. Is it better? Okay, cool. Alright, so, hope you guys have been being blessed. I've been, like I say, still recuperating a little bit. That live stream was very, yeah, Little Mermaid soundtrack, nice. That live stream, guys, it wiped me out. When I finally did lay down that night, I was way more stoned than I thought I was. Way more stoned than I thought I was. And, yeah, that was something different. I'll probably be doing more of that, though, to be quite honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably be doing more of that. I don't know if I'll be hitting syrup so hard next time, but we'll be doing more of that. That aside. Do want to smoke or vape both of these a little bit. I've had them for about a week now, and they've been sitting after they've been open, so you know how flower can sometimes change a little bit after it's set for some time. So that's the Mai Tai and the Red Velvet. I've yet to go through the Mind's Eye, but the Mind's Eye and the Red Velvet are currently both sold out on miracleofthedesert.com. I have not tried Wildflower's rosin. California Gold Farms are some of the best, in my opinion. And recently, I say Miracle here has been a big pleaser for me. This is some of the better stuff I've had recently. This crumble is actual crumble. This isn't just sugar. This is crumble. It comes out pretty chunky. And I do actually still have some microscope shots for you guys. I have the standard microscope shots for you guys. Even though I'm live, I still have it covered with that. So one moment and we'll be sharing those with you. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah, I think the volume in between tracks music is different. Hopefully that's far enough down where you can hear me now. I'm gonna have to find some way to regulate the equalization or something like that, or get my damn headset mic louder. As loud as I can get it on that one. Let me see if I can open my mixer. Get the output here. Input volume. I'm gonna crank the input volume all the way up, guys. Alright, hopefully that'll help a little bit. I can't hear myself, so you'll have to let me know. My mic is all the way up now. Yeah, everybody's old, man. Like I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So let me know if you guys can hear me better now. I did just crank this headset mic all the way up. No, you had it right, man. Geriatric Stones. I'm pretty sure the Rolling Stones are in their 80s now, aren't they? Jeez, that's weird. It's so weird. I mean, I can pop out my condenser mic. I don't know if that'll help any better, though. Let me know if you guys will hear me any better through this one, okay? Can you guys hear me through this one? Is it any better? I mean, if you can hear me better through this one, we'll use this one. Alright, we'll use that one. You know what that means. It means I can get this headset off of my head.
And I can move back to my speakers. But that just killed the music for you guys, I bet, didn't it? There we go. That'll work. I just do it like this. I'm trying to hear the music too, so I can know I'm, you know, it's still live. All right, so where are we at? Okay. So what we're looking at today is gonna be. Oh yeah. So this stuff here. This is 2Gs. They sell these in 2G buckets, and they're quite generous. 2 grams. This was closer to 3 grams in here. So I do feel like this is going to be one of those places that when you get something from it, if it's going to be blessed up a little bit. What's up, Be Real? Thanks for dropping in. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues with Restream, learning how to bring people into the chat with me. So tonight it's just going to be me, myself, and I. But next time we're going to be trying to bring some people in. John, dude, you got quite a bit there going for you. What would you have, like 8 different concentrates that you just got? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna be hitting this tropical mango through the Fun Fuse E-Rig. 135 bucks. This probably best value you could probably get. It's very sweet. It's very mango. There's some interesting things I've learned about mango today, guys. Pardon me. It was very tasty. Very, very good. And quite strong. You hit it. You guys know how it is when you hit a good dab. And it happens to me after a while with sativas, but it tends to also hit me pretty good with you know, with dabs too. It gets behind the eyes, and you feel that pressure suddenly. Oh yeah, that's real nice. I like that. Let me get this set back right. I think I can bring the music back. Alright, let me know if that's too loud, or if you can still hear me. this will probably wind up being a regular track list or whatever, because it is like almost 2 hours of vaguely reggae, you know, and it's all free use. So we'll be using some of this. We'll be using some other longer track lists. You know, there's a live radio that I'm not sure. It says it's not copyrighted and it's 24/7 copyright free songs, but I'm not sure how that really works on YouTube. I don't want to get any strikes until, you know, and I got to be really careful. Lemon pound cake, huh? Lemon pound cake, living soil sounds amazing. Hearing myself in the background, that's crazy. But yeah, so this tropical mango, this is listed. It does say that it's a just a moment. Do it this way. Pardon me for playing around with all this stuff, but trying to get this right so that next streams that we do, especially the next 12-hour stream, I can make sure we got plenty of good stuff behind us. You know what I mean? Well, let me know if that's coming through in a very strange way. I am kind of perplexed. I'm trying to figure out this new streaming app. Restream.io, because it gives a free plan without a time limit, and what I used previously was StreamYard, and that yeah, that's going to be coming through my speakers now, so I should be able to manually adjust it. I just turned it down some, let me know. But so StreamYard or whatever doesn't allow for more than 20 hours per month. Gosh damn. And we got this delay between us, guys. You guys must be hearing something much. Ooh, I know how to fix that, I think. Or not. Yes, I know how to fix that. Aha, I figured it out. Just adjust the audio output capture. Let me know how that is for you guys. That is negative 40 decibels. So that should be down low enough. Good deal? Cool. Now I can get this headset off because I can hear it out here and it shouldn't be interrupting anything else. I can get rid of this. And then I can get this on. Nice. Much better. Feels a lot better. Cut my hair today. You guys don't see me like this, but that's why I wear hats. What up, Space? How's it going, homie? You doing good? I am unable to invite anybody at the moment. I'm learning this Restream.io thing, And I'm having some difficulty actually figuring out how to get into the part of the studio that allows me to invite people. Well, I mean, I can turn it up. That's a negative 20 decibels. You should be able to hear it a little bit now. But I'm trying to figure this out because the Restream.io allows for unlimited streaming on a free plan. So hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. I'm starting to really enjoy this streaming stuff. It's different when I go blank. It's like I don't stop my video immediately and take a new cut. I just kind of have to go blank and go with it. Yeah, John, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, like as a guest on the stream. So I'm trying to figure this out so that I'm not locked down to 20 hours a month. So I can have a bunch of different, guests and have a bunch of different sessions and conversations and stuff with people all throughout the month. I appreciate it, bro. I actually got some new toys in. I did, guys. You guys are gonna crack up about this. You guys want to see my impression of Steve Harvey? You guys gonna get mad at me? Okay, I'm gonna show you my impression of Steve Harvey. Let me know if you guys get this. Ta-da, Steve Harvey. But yeah, I've been spending some time learning some new tricks, trying to figure out some new fun things to do, you know what I mean? And, maybe, I don't know, freak some people out. But yeah, been having some fun with that. And, yeah, let's say we smoke a bowl. I wanted to start with this red velvet, guys, because this red velvet has been getting some mixed reviews from what I've been reading. This red velvet from Miracle Desert. I've actually had a couple of people comment on my photos on Reddit, saying they weren't sure what they were getting with the flavor, and yeah, that happens, John. That's why we have people in here, moderators and stuff, so we can get those kind of troublemakers out of here. Much like in Space City streams, if you don't come in here right and you're not polite, you're not able to be here. You know what I mean? So that's my homie, and he taught me how to maintain a healthy stream. So that's what I'm doing, with the help of Moi and Frank and all the rest of you kind people. Oh, well, yeah, me too. Like, yeah, that would be horrible. Yeah, that would be kind of messed up. Oh, Moi, that's funny. I'm reading back. You said St. Augustine. I may have mentioned before, I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, in West Jacksonville. And St. Augustine is probably the only reason I would go back to Florida. Just to visit St. Augustine. But in any case, guys, so there's been some, questions about what the nose of the red velvet is, flavor-wise. People are like, it's not hitting for certain people, and I don't know why, I'll be honest with you. other than maybe it doesn't burn well. Because as I just broke this up on the nose, and it did take me a little bit. It did take me a little bit to notice this, guys. At first, this flower really confused the hell out of me. But the nose, thanks so much, Space, man. I'm gonna keep doing this after 1K. We're gonna keep going, and you're gonna see me live a lot more. But on the nose, guys, I'm telling you, you do get a hint of a cakey chocolate of a kind. You're not really sure what it is. I mean, obviously, you're still getting some earthy, funk and stuff. Because, I mean, let's face it, it does have some cake of some kind going for it. But what was really strange is, first time I tried this, I put just so much heat to it. Just so much. And, it was all right. I'm like, all right, that's interesting. It's more like it's like a red hot candy. It was sweet, like a red hot candy without the cinnamon. But when I put more heat to it, and I took a larger rip, I noticed something, and I tasted something that when you watch the review, I described as like a dry cake, as like maybe a devil's food cake or something like that. But earlier today, I broke a little piece off of this, and I took a nice big rip, and I swear, guys, what I tasted was like if somebody took Tootsie Roll and they made a cake out of it. That's what this red velvet cake tastes like. And I think that's a red velvet flour. I think that's why maybe people are saying it's not really hitting on the nose, or it's not hitting on the palate for certain people. They might be not really understanding what they're tasting. And I wasn't for a minute there until I'm like, what does that remind me of? And I'm like, Tootsie Roll. Only, John, if you're getting lit, make sure you're using Space City's code. I mean, I got one technically with them too, but I don't review their flour, so use Space City's code when you're buying Lit Farms. But yeah, guys. So that's what I'm getting on this. Like a Tootsie Roll. It's code Space City. Yeah, his code's like mine, basically. My code's all Review Sesh. His code for all of his affiliates are all Space City. So that'll save you a good bit with Lit Farms. It should, anyway. Yep. Yeah, man. And if you're not already subscribed, go over there and subscribe to Space City's channel. There's a lot of really cool stuff that you're not going to see on other channels over there. I promise you that. Yeah, there's going to be some cool stuff over there. Welcome back, Be Real. I was just telling these guys about this red velvet and how when you're hitting it, at least with the vape, and you're putting some real heat to it, you get like a Tootsie Roll-esque kind of cakey something on the palate. Really, really nice. Etrack, Lit Farms has their tiers, and I was literally, that's what took me so long coming into this live stream, is I was actually talking about this with somebody else, is Lit Farms tiers. What you've got with their tiers is you're gonna get what your lower tiers, but when you get to the what are the Supremes, I think is what they're called, it's like night and day. It's like night and day from what I understand. You gotta try the Supremes if you haven't, I guess. Oh shoot, okay. Alright, well, I have not tried those, it's just what I'd be hearing, but yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Space, that, yeah, contextually, Moi has been waiting on a pack from Lit for like a week and a half, and we spent half of the last stream tracking it to Siberia, and I think it made its way to Morocco even. It was weird. But in any case, you know, I haven't tried anything recently directly from them. Everything I've tried recently has all been sourced and by other people from them. So, and like any other place, especially a place that's got so many different strains and stuff like that, you're gonna find things that hit. You're gonna find things that don't hit. It's you know, it's a shotgun versus a rifle type of thing. You know, you're not always gonna hit the mark with a shotgun from a certain distance. If that makes any sense. Yep, now California Gold Farm, they're awesome. What's kind of weird is they are located in Florida, so it will kind of throw people for a loop first time to get their package from them, but yeah, as far as potency, this red velvet, I think it's pretty potent. I do think that maybe if somebody were taking and burning it, like for instance, Space here, I'm not sure if you know, somebody that is rolling it and smoking it is going to have the same pleasant experience as me, because it is something. These are flavors that I'm noticing after a little bit with the vape. If it's rolled in a backwood or just snapped through a bong or something, you might miss some of these flavors. You might just, they might all meld together so fast that you totally miss them. And that could be it. The flower itself is really good, very healthy, and yeah, maybe it just lacks a certain punchiness that somebody that's actually combusting would need to get from it, I guess. Dude, USPS is losing their minds. Like, even my area, they've traditionally been pretty good in my area, but even around here, they've been really not doing too great. I got my own thoughts for why, but, you know, I'll keep those to myself. Old school's some good stuff, man. Old school's good. You're going to be hearing, there's a couple of places I'm seeing mentioned. Royal Cannabis. I've heard good things, really good things about them. Jay Grows, yep. Jay Grows rosin, or not rosin. Is it rosin? The budget stuff? It looked really good. That looked like fire for a budget. Ooh, yeah, that's not good, Moi. I am actually, I don't use tobacco like I used to, but I actually used to collect and still have a little bit of collection of briar pipes and you know, fine tobacco and stuff like that, and those especially Ukrainian handmade like that, if you're getting it direct from the maker, that really is a special piece. What's up, Jerry? How's it going, buddy? Hello, Liz. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you guys dropping in. So you guys know, I will get around to actually having guests in as soon as I figure out this restream.io thing, and figure out how to invite people. I'll be figuring that out after this stream. I'll be working on that, doing a little test stream privately and figuring out how I can get that set up. Yes. Liking what I'm seeing, getting some nice DMs. Alright, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going with some of this Mai Tai. And the Mai Tai, guys, it's a Tutti Frutti and Maui Wowie cross. So it's one of those classic, like Hawaiian crosses. If you guys don't know, Maui Wowie is from a, not really a land race, so to speak, but a fairly native Hawaiian plant that is kind of unknown. You know, it was crossed so long ago, I'm not sure if the original plant is even locatable, or if there's even original cuts of it. But, and then Tutti Frutti it came about sometime later, but the Mai Tai, I think, is probably the perfect cross for something like that. Yeah, moi, I'm just reading that, man. USPS does seem like they have disturbing systems instead of distribution systems, don't they? Your centers. It is disturbing when I see my packages bounce back and forth between 2 locations 5 times before they decide to hop, skip, and jump to me. Yes, moi, Maui Wowie come from the 70s. That was when people were first starting to hunt for these things and do some stuff. Hey, Space, I'll try to drop in once I'm done with this one. If you're still on, I'll drop in and say hello over there, man. You have a great one. Thanks for coming in and dropping in. Thanks for saying hello, Raina. Appreciate you guys coming in and giving your support. I'm gonna learn to actually speak properly to you guys too, and not stumble over my words like some kind of fool. Oh my gosh. The Mai Tai. Now this one. Pardon me. I hope I didn't hurt y'all's ears coughing. This one right here compared to this one right here. Alright. This one right here, the red velvet, there's been some mixed reviews. People are saying, oh, it's not super strong, not super on the nose, not super whatever, right? Thanks so much, Raina. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. I hope y'all have a fantastic day tomorrow. And, yeah. I'll make sure to drop by and support y'all every time I can. Yeah, so, while this, I can see this, if you're going to combust this, because this is so smooth, guys. This is so smooth. Me, even with my ball vape, I'm having to look for the flavors. Now this, there's no looking for it, guys. It's right there. Which is why I think the Mai Tai was one of the favorites on Miracle, and I think why I don't know if it's still there, to be quite honest. It was the last remaining strain of the 3 that were in the sampler pack. However, just a moment. However, I think they did wind up getting more of it because it is, I think it was the favored strain of the 3 of them. So that might still be available. Really, really good. But yeah. Oh yeah. that's there. If you want one that kicks with the terps, punchy with the terps, Mai Tai, for sure. Now, when somebody mentioned to me about the red velvet, on my photos on Reddit, because I do post my photos on Reddit, guys. I post under the name Lambent Rasta 420. So all the photos you guys see here. Speaking of which, I still have to show you photos of this stuff here. We'll get to that momentarily. But yeah, somebody mentioned that they didn't really care for the red velvet. I'm thinking to myself, well, what would cause that? Pardon. Having to take my regular dose of my medication. So I said, what would cause that? And there's a couple of things that came to mind. Obviously, people combusting over, vaping. And then there's, if I were still vaping nicotine, or if I were smoking cigarettes or something like that, had anything else on my palate at all, I probably wouldn't be able to taste much of this if I was combusting, right? Now, this is still amazing for what it is, but this right here, you don't have to pick out a flavor. You don't have to look for the taste. You don't have to look for the terps. The Mai Tai is a definite hitter. This is interesting if you want to look for, if you see it coming up again. This is one of those that, if you've ever wanted to taste a Tootsie Roll when you vape your flower, the red velvet from Miracle is still a fantastic choice, in my opinion. So that out of there, we are going to be looking at this a lot more closely, guys. So I hope you're ready, because I've got the regular shots I would normally have through my regular review. And this is a Kush, by the way. So this is derived from a Mango Kush. Presumably a Mango Kush. It says it's coming from Kush. So yeah, it's Mango Kush. So let's check them out, guys. It's going to take up the whole screen. I hope you enjoy. Oh, well, I've got to actually... Here we go. Well, wait a minute. Come on. There it is. Here we are, guys. Very, very pretty stuff. Most of the usual shots you would typically see. The last few are off of the pick. Alright, so that's what we got there, guys. And this is one of 3 crumbles that I got from Miracle. I got that one there, and I got 2 more. The other 2 being runts. That's your standard runts. Look through the bottom of the jar at it. I'll check that one out, but this is one that I'm really excited about, and this one that I almost did the review for on the live stream because I'm so excited about it, but it's a sativa leaning, so no. A White Widow. Well, that's what we got there. We got White Widow Crumble, guys, and I'll be checking this one out within the next week with my regular reviews, or maybe a live review, I don't know. I might start doing more reviews live streaming. If I wind up doing more reviews live streaming, guys, what's going to wind up happening is I'm going to still get your shots for you like I just did, but to do that, I'm going to have to go ahead and take photos. To do that, I'm going to have to go ahead and open up the jars, open up the packages and all that. So that's what I'll do, but full disclosure, I'll be doing that for the live streams. And so I can get your photos for you and have them ready during the live streams. But that should be all that changes. That and the fact that I won't be editing so much if I live stream and do the reviews like that. And of course, after the live, they'll still be up and posted as regular videos for anybody that has missed it. So, you know, they can come in, hang out with us, see what we're all talking about, and kind of, you know, have a replay session with us. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be good and healthy for the community, and it'll help us, you know, all stay cohesive and in contact, and, you know, maintain our chill together. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed having you guys all, you know, with me on the 12-hour stream. I enjoyed the heck out of that, and we will be doing more of that. I still got a little bit longer to go on this stream. I'm gonna probably smoke another bowl or two with you guys, but yeah, so I'm gonna start trying to do more live streams if you guys are down for that. Still try to have my, you know, interesting thumbnails and stuff like that, probably with this mug on the thumbnails more often. So you'll probably be seeing me more often on the thumbnails. It does, like I say, I'm a perfectionist, and it takes me forever when I work on the really cool AI thumbnails, like the AI thumbnail for the Red Velvet, which I quite liked. I thought it was really nice. It can take me hours sometimes to just be satisfied. That Mai Tai got so much on it. 65 a G? 65 a G for resin is... Yes, that's very expensive for resin of any kind. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, see, Crumble's a great option, guys. Crumble's a great option. Sugar's a great option. I had Amish grown. A lot of people don't know about Amish grown. Amish grown Crumble. Amish grown sugar. Bulk. Very good. Very, very good. Is it what a Turk chasing rosin head is going to be after? No, probably not. But if you can get a zip for, you know, under 200, you're doing pretty good, right? And that's what it's about when you're talking about sugar and crumble and all that sorts of stuff. You know, what do you want as a consumer? And I'm constantly talking to people about understanding what you want as a consumer, and doing just doing your diligence to learn about what you can, like, what is out there that is what you want, type of a thing. I've met so many people that have explained to me what they want as a consumer, but they haven't actually found it, but it's right there. Because they know what they want, but they don't know what they're looking for, if that makes any sort of sense. And yeah, there's a lot of people out there that just don't know, like, how good sugar is, how good crumble is, and stuff like that. If you're on a budget and you just want something, that's the way to go. Hands down, that's the way to go. Yep, that's a good one. Thank you, Liz, for mentioning that. Sesh City does have very good crumble. I've seen a lot of his crumble. Not personally, but I've been in, chats, personal sessions with him while he's packaging, while he's working with the crumble, and I get to see it up close and personal, in bulk, in the batches, large, and in the individual packages. And really good stuff. Really good stuff. I think I'm about to do another dab of this crumble though, because I quite like it. Again, this is the Tropical Mango, coming to us from pulled out of some Mango Kush. I think it was washed from Mango Kush. They're not washed. I don't know why I said washed. It was pulled from Rainbow Kush. Get it in there. See, and that's the thing with the crumble and stuff, guys. You don't mind being generous with it, because you do get quite a bit for your value. So I don't mind just packing it in there. Whereas I would not do that if I had a G of rosin here, even if it's a G of, good value. $40 a G rosin that's a good value for rosin. Especially if you get hash rosin for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I would not be just smearing it in like I just did with this crumble. What up, Crispy? Thanks for coming in. Good to see you here. We're just hitting some Tropical Mango sugar crumble from Miracle of the Desert. Hey, Mike. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. Telling you guys, that thing will do it. And because the session timer is so low, it heats up in 10 or 15 seconds, and then the session only lasts 10 or 15 seconds. Because of that, you can almost do the equivalent of, like right there, I just hit it in one breath for the whole thing. It's kind of like the equivalent of a dab rig blinker. It really is when you think about it. But yeah, I love this device. Really good. Oh, man. Oh my God, John. No, see, that's the thing, man. Medical dispos, all those, and I'm a proponent of this plant and all of this stuff. It's good medicine, really good medicine, right? But while I am, look at me, I'm not exactly full on Rasta man here, but let me tell you this. Good medicine, this medicine, shouldn't be taxed to death. You shouldn't be taxed to be getting your medicine. Alright? And that is why I like the THCA market. I like that market because it allows people to be able to access good medicine without being taxed to death, without having their health held over their heads for profit. And that really irritates me about medical dispos and stuff like that, is they're not there for you. They're there for this. You know what I mean? Nah, the only way you're going to get your real medicine is when this stuff gets legal and you can grow it yourself. That's the only way you're going to be able to ensure that you get your real medicine all of the time without having somebody else try to profit from your health. Well, I don't want to preach too much, Jeff. If I preach too much, I might wind up on a list or something, and I don't want that to happen. But no, if I'm going to be here, and I'm going to start building a platform, and I'm going to have a brand and everything, I'm going to tell people what I believe about it. And I wouldn't be doing all of this, spending all this time here, if I didn't really believe that this was good medicine. You know, I have had my issues with it, but this stuff has probably saved my life. You know, in a major way. You know, because, like I told you guys about my drinking and stuff. If it weren't for this stuff here, keeping me distracted and not gravitating back to my older ways, you know, I wouldn't even be here talking to you. So, it's been a very positive part of my life. And it's helped me in my recovery. And it has done so much for so many different people. Yeah. We've come a long way since 2004 when I started smoking, guys. We've come a long way. Like, it's crazy. Liz, what you got coming? I forgot what you got in there. I happen to know a guy's got some, I know a guy on Discord, he's got some New York Sour Diesel. He's got a New York Sour Diesel auto, and he's got an electric blue auto. And those things are doing phenomenally. They're doing amazing. It's crazy. Yes, Jerry? It's from where? Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's from the YouTube audio library, homie. Nice. Yeah, but you have a child. You have a toddler, Jerry. Of course you can see it. Everything you see revolves around that. Yeah, John. Yep. That was, I wasn't a rock star, but, that was pretty much me. It was pretty much me. I went through 5 or 6 25-ounce beers every night, and, best thing I ever did with my life was quit that shit. Best thing I ever did. Well, maybe not the best, but it's up there. It's up there. But, yeah. You threw me for a loop, Jerry. You're telling me that's from a baby show. You're gonna have to explain yourself. Okay, no, I can hear it now. Man, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be an hour of reggae music. It's supposed to be reggae music. But now all I'm thinking about is anthropomorphic fruits jumping around. Alright, sorry, I got a notification, had to check it out. I always try to respond to people. I do run my business still, and if I get certain notifications, I gotta answer them immediately. Oh yeah, have the rest of you guys seen my, Hey Liz, John, guys, should I show Liz the impression of mine? My Steve Harvey impression? I don't know. You guys think I should show the Steve Harvey impression again? I'm on OBS, but I'm actually running Restream through OBS, but I have some other things plugged in too. I'm running 4 different streaming options in a loop right now. Yeah, so. But yeah, this is one of the things that I got going. I got these little weird things. So this is my Steve Harvey impersonation. But anyway, yeah, so I've got different filters running. I'm running my green screen. I'm running all sorts of different stuff. I have, you know, those filters. I have OBS filters. I have all sorts of different stuff running. Yeah, I know. YouTube lives can be. But no, there's some other really interesting, fun things you can do on here. There's actually useful things with some of these filters that you wouldn't even know about. There's you can cartoonify yourself with googly eyes and stuff. That's one of the more fun ones. It's the googly eyes. That's pretty fun. I can make it so it's raining cats and dogs. Yeah, stuff like that. Been having a lot of fun playing with the stuff. There's some things that are actually, like I said, they're useful. Some things that are just silly. Some things that are unfortunate and shouldn't be seen by anybody. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like I don't really have to be here at all. Technically, I can just, I can be a waterfall person, type of thing. You know what I mean? But that's kind of weird and creepy, so I'm not going to do that constantly. We're going to go back to this. Anyway. Let's see. Alright, I'm hit more of this Mai Tai. I'm probably going to pull it through the whip, though, so I don't hurt myself again. Oh, there's plenty of weird. Wait till Halloween. Actually, April 1st, now that you mentioned April 1st. Yeah. But yeah, Halloween, too. I've got some cool things planned for Halloween, guys, next year. Like, really cool things. Like, I don't want to ruin it, but it's going to be so cool. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite things to do is to actually work on my studio. You'll notice that a lot of times in between like 2 videos, my whole room, my background, everything will change. You know, I'll have moved stuff around more. In fact, I just did last night. I moved all of that further over. Made a new sticker board that you can't really see, but it's there. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. And I do that every couple of weeks. But the more you do that, the more you realize what might be useful, what might be good to have more of. Like, I need to get more of these strip lights, more of the LEDs, strip LEDs. I need to get some Velcro. I need to get some actual, these green screens. I've got 3 green screens in my room right here, but they're all just tacked onto the walls, which makes it very difficult to actually maneuver them. And you see that keeps shaking. That green screen back there keeps shaking back behind me. Well, that's because right underneath it, down there, I've got airflow going down there. So I need some way to actually attach it to the walls flatly. That's where the Velcro is going to have to come in. But a lot of the stuff that you get for your studio, that stuff is not expensive. It's actually really cheap. Additional ring lights, the LED strip lighting, even standing lights and stuff. A lot of that can be found at like Dollar Generals and stuff for like $5 and $10 per piece per item, so. AliExpress, homie. John knows what's up. DHgate. DHgate's a good resource. I mean, I even went out of my way and got a green screen mask. Well, you can't really see it because it's green screens are green, but green screen mask and gloves. You never know when they'll come in handy, but they might come in handy. Those were cheap. Those were like $15 for the set. This was $10. This is the rotating thing that I use. Occasionally I'll use a scale if I'm doing a review of anything of any weight. If I get an ounce or something like that, I'll make sure to weigh it on camera to see what it comes up to, especially if it's a new vendor. My light box was $14. Hey Jerry, nice. You guys make sure go over there if you're not subscribed to Jerry Juice. You should already be, but if you're not, go over there, hit that bell icon so you'll know when this video comes up. Alright, go over there, get subscribed. Nice. I'm stoked to hear that, Jerry. That's fantastic news. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll be honest, this thing right here is probably the most expensive piece of equipment that I have, that I've actually gotten recently, that is not like this mic. Which this whole boom mic set was still $30. It was just $30. The overhead ring light that I've got, which is a boom ring light with a full-on extending boom like this, $15. This thing here was probably the most expensive piece. This actually runs $25, and it was a gift from another YouTuber. Yeah, I've made a lot of use of this. It looks like nothing. It looks like nothing, right? Just a little tripod, right? Nah, check it. Look how long that thing is. It's a big tripod. It's a long one. So it works as a selfie stick too, basically. Even came with a little button that goes down there and hooks to a thing, and you can selfie stick stuff, But yeah, I mean, there's, like, when I started, I just worked with whatever I've got. The overhead boom that this overhead camera is on is actually technically an old LED light that the light died in it, but it's one of those boom lights that you can extend, has cantilevers and stuff like that. And so basically I just taped one of my cameras to it and chopped the cord off of it because it died. I don't need the cord, and it's just attached to my desk facing downward now. A lot of the things that you do here, it's kind of crafty. If you're a crafty person, you'll get into all of this stuff. And I'm rambling because I'm stoned to the bone. Let's see, we're 80 minutes in. We'll give it another 10 minutes or so. Well, John, see, I don't get upset over a gram or two, but I have been shorted 4 grams on a quarter before. Surely to goodness it must have been accidental, right? Honestly, it was emphatically accidental because it was delivered with another quarter from the same place right next to it. So, yeah, it was just an issue of, one thing got packed at the wrong weight. But yeah, sometimes if you don't weigh, there's been times when if I wouldn't have opened something on video, I wouldn't have had a claim, if you get what I'm saying. Because you got to understand, guys, in this industry, people always claim things. And, I hear it all the time. I do talk to business owners, and there are always chargebacks. There are always like, oh, I didn't receive it. There are always these different things. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, so like me, in my instance, I could say, hey, I got shorted 4 grams on a quarter. But that sounds so outlandish that nobody's going to really believe it unless I can show it to them. In my case, I could show it because I had not opened it. I could see. I've been smoking long enough to know what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? I can eyeball it. I'm like, that's 4 grams short. As soon as I actually did open it on camera, weighed it out on camera 3 different ways, 4 grams short. But if I wouldn't have done that, who would believe that? You know what I mean? So they're like, so you received 2 quarters and one was 4 grams short? That don't make no sense. You're full of it, Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of companies are just going to call, because you got to understand there are people out there that, for whatever reason, they make a habit of charging back. They make a habit of, filing claims even though they received the product, or they didn't like the product, so they feel like they shouldn't have to, pay the full price, so they charge back. All these sorts of different things. And, well, I get it. If you don't like the product, don't order again. Hopefully, and you should be compensated. Obviously, if you don't receive it, charge it back. But, I mean, guys, I see a lot of really ridiculous claims out there. And, I mean, I actually see them, like I say. I don't just talk of them. I see the contacts, you know what I mean? And, it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts, not gonna lie. But, yeah. So, always, if you're getting weight or something like that, or if you're concerned, or if it's a new vendor, even if you're not going to do anything with it, kind of just open your stuff on camera. That's and I would recommend that for anybody, even if you're not creating content from it. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You never know. Actually, you never actually know, regardless of what industry you're in. I'll tell you guys this. This is crazy. You guys are going to crack up about this. Oh, appreciate it, Moose. I appreciate it. It's one of my favorite hats. This is actually a gift from a customer years ago when I used to work at interstate truck or gas stations and truck stops. Yeah, John. See, that sort of thing. Yeah. That happens also in the industry too. So, from both sides, you got to think everybody's out for it. Everybody's out for something, and you got to be careful. But even in the same way, my mom ordered, what did she order? I think she ordered a lamp. She actually did. She ordered a lamp, like a standing lamp, because she liked to cross stitch and stuff. So she needed something that had a like a gooseneck that could kind of go over top of, you know, where she's sitting, so she can see her cross stitch. And what they sent the first time, wasn't a lamp. And this was from Kohl's, by the way. This is an accredited company. This is big company. This is Kohl's. They sent her a cat scratching post instead of a lamp. It actually said the word pets on the outside of the box, not lamp. Alright, so she contacts Kohl's. This is so outlandish. Her contact says, no, we didn't send you a cat scratching post. That's ridiculous. Basically told my mom she was full of shit. So of course we have to, like, no, here. The box is still here with the shit still in it. So we turned on the video, or got the pictures out, and opened the box, taking snapshots as we open it step by step, sent it through, and they're like, oh crap, it's real. Like, no more calling my mother a liar, you know what I mean? But get this, they sent out a lamp, another one. They're like, okay, no problem, we're gonna send out the right one. Keep the cat scratching post, you know, keep it for your cats, whatever. My cat, by the way, loves that scratching post, so, you know, cool. They sent out another lamp. You know what it was this time? A child's grill set, like a toddler's plastic toy grill set with like toy hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. This is Kohl's, mind you. This isn't a hemp company. So really, it doesn't matter what you're opening, guys. Open it on camera. I mean, what the actual, you know what I mean? Like, really? Like, and again, on the outside of the box, it said toys. It said something about toys. It said nothing about a lamp. Yeah, win for the kitty. Actually, there's our neighbors' grandkids are, you know, young too, so they got a free toy out of it too. And my mom did wind up getting reimbursed, got her money back, but she's never shopping at Kohl's again. You know what I mean? I mean, that was something else, guys. I mean, that's just wild. I can't even, I'm still having trouble processing it, because I was here to collect both of those orders, and my mom was at work, and she's like, oh, let me know when my lamp gets here, and I had to call her both times, and I'm like, Mom, these people must be high. They must be shopping at the places I'm shopping at. I don't know what's going on. Hey, what up, 410? Thanks for joining us, man. We're having a blast tonight, man. We're getting on about 90 minutes into this thing. Just been kind of chilling. We're gonna be doing more of these lives, I think. Probably more lives, fewer long form reviews. I would rather do 2 hours of lives and hang out with you guys than I would do a half-hour long form review that takes me 3 hours to edit by myself. Does that make sense? Like, I'm having way more fun doing this than I am the other stuff. Yeah. I mean, I love my long form videos and stuff, but, you know, it's much more fun when I've got company, you know, and shoot, if you guys will keep joining me, I'll keep doing these. Bet, Moose, bet. 100% sure will. And when I figure out how to get some guests on here, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Hey, take it easy, John. Thanks for dropping in. You have a great night, man. I bet it's almost 11 o'clock where some of y'all are. It's 9:40 p.m. where I am, so it don't really seem that bad. But yeah, guys. probably about time for new glass. What kind of new glass you got? I gotta know. What do you got there? Plants and boxes. Big piece, small piece, recycler, incycler. Tube. Or one of half dozen. I got so many beakers. I love beakers personally. Oh yes. Nice. I think I have an idea what you got there. Yeah. Alright, so I think it's about time I get around to the other part of this. I did mention... Yeah, it sounds like a stunning glass, but I think I know the one you're talking about. I think I've seen that one. But yeah, while we still got a few people here, and before it gets too late, since we're 92 minutes into this, what up, Blazing Dank Reviews? Thanks for joining. You came just in time. I was just about to get into one of the other things that I wanted to share about, well, really honestly about mango. You know, we were doing a tropical mango review here. Really good stuff. This is very mango cushy, very. But did you guys know that mango itself can actually be an agonist of, you know, for hemp, for THC, for the other cannabinoids? It can actually be one of those things that helps increase the effects, increase the duration of the effects of our favorite plant. And this is something, like, as you can see here, today I learned. This is something I learned today. I thought, when I read it, I heard about it, I'm like, that's bro science. But then I did a little more research, and if you guys actually would allow me, I would like to share with you what I am seeing here at cincyseeds.com. We have an actual article on this. A more intense high when combining mangoes with cannabis, myth or reality? Well, it turns out the real thing behind this is myrcene, right? Myrcene is the dominant terpene in mangoes. All right, that's what gives it its smell, its flavors, all that. All right, well, myrcene apparently has a particular interaction with other cannabinoids and other flavonoids and terpenes and other things like that. Myrcene is apparently really important to activation, I guess, of entourage. That's what I'm getting from this anyway. Some people think it's a blood-brain barrier thing, but as I read through this, which it's a lot of it's just listing a bunch of different stuff, but what it comes down to basically is that's what we're talking about. It's basically myrcene is helping and agonize or push the entourage effect, which we really don't know much about, but we think it has something to do with GABA. So previously it was thought to be a blood-brain barrier thing, and now it's thought to be GABA. And if you want to know more about GABA, look up GABA. GABA in hemp is very, very commonly known thing, but mangoes themselves seem to trigger some kind of GABA receptor reaction that tends to, work very well alongside our favorite plant. So it's crazy to think that part of the entourage isn't from the plant itself, but from the terpenes that are within the plant. So think about this, guys. We've heard you are what you eat. We've heard what food you have is, you know, what good medicine, all of this sort of stuff, right? You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you're always eating, you know, local, eat organic, all of this sort of stuff. Maybe, and it might just be me, but maybe it has something to do with this sort of thing. You know what I mean? So, oh wow, we're watching me. I need to learn to turn off my second screen when I'm switching screens. But in any case, yeah, I was reading that earlier. Mandarin too. Okay, yeah, see, this is great to know. See, because I need to eat more fruits. And this is more incentive to eat more fruits, guys, to be quite honest. But I wish they weren't so expensive. Mangoes, mandarin oranges, all that stuff's really expensive. Wait, no, it's what? Wait a minute. Okay, well, Jeff, I'm not sure what big league blubber. Huh. Bubbler. Okay. Maybe you meant bubbler. I don't know. I'm really lit. Whoa, we got 15 watching? Oh, guys, thanks for showing up. Really appreciate you. Dang, we've been going a little while. We were just learning about how myrcene, you know, terpenes from fruits like mangoes and stuff like that can, you know, play a role in, you know, how effective, you know, our hemp is and stuff like that. So really cool stuff. I still need to learn more about flavonoids though. It's just, that's hard to find resources on that stuff, guys. Anything on flavonoids is kind of really hard right now to find resources on. Oh, nasty, dude. Miracle is what's up right now. Miracle is what's up. To be honest, there've been some questions about the red velvet, but that's just a really smooth flower. I don't know if anybody that's not vaping is gonna really be able to appreciate the flavors, the nuance of that. But it's Mai Tai. Their Mai Tai flower is the bomb. Like that one will hit you. I don't care if you're hitting it through a backwood. It's still gonna hit you. And then right now I'm hitting that Tropical Mango Crumble. That's what I love about that, man. I put so much crumble in there. I just smeared it in there. There was more left in there. I went to dab into it, and I'm like, oh, look, I don't have to. That's wonderful. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Whew. Crumble cleans up real nice. This device I don't worry about too much. This device, Plants in Boxes, this has a porous atomizer in it. And porous atomizers, you don't really mop them up or anything. You just kind of keep going through them until you eventually have to replace them. But they're only 12 bucks a piece for this device, so it's not a big deal. And they're really cool. It's a proprietary atomizer that it has a ring around the side, a trench that goes through this tube into this catch. That's a reclaim catch, and this is the only device that I know that has a reclaim catch. Magnetic, so you don't have to worry about messing anything up. And should be one of the easier to clean devices, to be honest. Yeah, Luca, I think most Luca devices only have like 3 heat settings or something like that. This has 6, and I stay right in the middle. At first with porous atomizers, because I used to use the old Luca pins and all that sort of stuff, and I never really did care for them. And honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you, I wasn't expecting much from this when I got it. But you can ask the other guys that see me in chat. This is what I use even when I'm not on screen. This is the device that I use regularly now. So, at least until I can see what comes up next. If something better comes up, maybe. But right now, this is my go-to. It's just so easy to use one-handed. But, wow, I'm well lit, guys. I do think that I will be calling it a night. I really appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out with me. Probably going to be doing this more often, if not nightly, like I say, than every other night. I still want to get some of my videos out, some of my regular reviews out. Some people do still expect to see those popping up at at certain times. So I'm still going to be working on those, but expect to see me in more lives. I should have got a water instead of a soda. Man. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Until I see you next time, make sure you keep staying lifted, keep staying blessed, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and make sure you have that notification bell hit so you know next time I'm going live. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see y'all very, very soon.